Hi everyone, this is Heather with the Blue Earth County Historical Society, and for those who have seen previous videos, you kind of maybe got the impression that I like to have things in my hand that just kind of to fidget with. And I think that helps me concentrate a little bit. So when I found this craft for today, I thought it was absolutely perfect. So not only does it have a throwback to me growing up in the 1990s there was this doll that kind of balanced and twirled around. I'll see if I can find a picture of it and put it in the comments down below. But it also fit in with my need to fidget a little bit here. So very simple. It's make of these circular ring here a little bit. It balances really nicely, and if I can get it to go, it also spins around. So with this, very simple, easy to make, a little bit of folding here. So you've got your fidget bit of it. To make this, you need this. So let me show you how to make these. Super easy. Little bit of trying to force one too many folds on him, but once it goes, if you get that nice crisp edge, it works out really great. So let's get started and show you how to make these. All right, like I said, these are pretty easy to make. So first, we are going to fold this in half diagonally. Get it nice and straight there. Got our triangle bit here. We are then going to fold it over. We get a nice center line there. All right, we're gonna open it up. We're gonna take the top here, fold it all the way down to the bottom. Nice firm crease there. Open it up. We're gonna take the bottom, that line that we just made there, we're gonna fold the bottom up to that. Make a nice firm crease again. Open it up. You go to the bottom to that line. Nice firm crease. We're gonna fold it up over that crease. We're gonna fold it up one more time. And one more time yet. Open it. We're gonna fold it in half. So you've got your 1/4 inch there. We're gonna fold it even more. This is where you're gonna wanna make sure that it's nice and tight. Because this crease will become very important a little bit later on. All right, our next step is we're gonna fold this along that center line that we originally folded. Nice and tight crease there. You'll notice the folds on the outside from rolling it up. Make sure that that's nice and tight here. We are then gonna take the point and fold it down to where it meets up with the bottom. And do a nice firm crease there before we fold it up. We're gonna open this up. We're gonna take the two sides there and fold them in. Oh, let's see if that one, there we go. Make sure that's nice and tight there again. We'll open that up, and then we've got these two little, you can see them on the top here, the folds in, where from popping it down. We're gonna take those and we're gonna fold them up and in, which gets a little awkward here. And that I recognize. Folding anything against how it was folded is always gonna be a little bit awkward. All right, fold that one up and in there too. Make sure it's nice and tight. So you'll see that both sides go up and in here. We are then going to take the two ends and we're gonna feed it through. So I'm gonna open this up just a little bit here from the fold over, and that's where I'm gonna tuck this side into. lined up there. So it kind of meets up with the other side, so it looks like it's all just one. And now this is where the fold that we just did is going to come in. And it took me a moment with this one to figure this out. So we're gonna fold up, so make sure that that stays in nice and tight there. And then the fold here comes up. And we're gonna do that all the way around. So it's easier here. Once you get to more of where there's more paper here, it gets a little awkward. So sometimes it might help to flip it over, but we're gonna flip it. This happened to me a lot. So I'm gonna tuck in there. And sometimes it might just be playing around a little bit to see, I know in the yellow one, let's see if I can tuck this in the other way if it stays a little bit better. While working on the yellow one here, it took just a little bit. One side was better for tucking in. This one seems to be identical on both sides here. So let's see if I can fold it this time here. So far, it looks like it's gonna work. Go underneath our folds here. A little bit right there yet. Oh, and there it pops up. So I'm gonna make sure that that's nice and tight, or fold it up there before I try this one more time here. But please know that yes, it is a little bit finicky. This might be a little bit easier with a bigger paper. The stuff that I am using is a 6-inch square origami paper. With something a little bit bigger, you're gonna have a little bit bigger of a circle, so it might be just a little bit easier to work with. I can get that little bit under. Okay, we're gonna refold up in there just to make sure, so everything is all tucked in. Oh. Yes, I did have this many problems with the yellow one that I did as well. So just a little bit of finagling to get it right here. And sometimes it might be that it needs this little bit of extra work so that the sides there will fold up with just a little bit more. The paper's really stiff here. Okay, so we are almost done here. Goodness gracious. Okay, that stuck back in really nicely. Okay. So we've got our two up here. We've got this. Now, in order to balance this, we're going to take and pinch the top. We're going to bend it down. So what I was finding and what I was following was we're going to pinch it where the wingies meet up here, and that's where we're going to bend down. And that's just going to give us our point to balance on. So we'll bend it down. We've got a small little point. Mine's not quite right in the middle, so I'm gonna just unfold it a little bit so I can get more of a center point here. Down. And then you will take that and it should balance nicely on your finger, or if you've got something else. And then it should spin around. Oh, look it, mine doesn't want to just stay tight. This is also the benefit of using a little bit larger piece of paper. You'll have a little bit larger bit there as well. And let's see if I can get my point a little bit more exact here. All right, this should be spinning nicely. Does not want to balance nicely on my fingers here. There we go. So yes, that'll sit there. A little bit of a fidgeter for you. Sorry if that got a little high there. But yeah, something fun and easy. Something easy to balance on here. Just trying to see if I have something on my desk that I could balance it on to show, but I don't really have anything. Oh, I guess I do. So glue bottle here, it should balance nicely on the end of the glue bottle as well. And spin around. So hopefully you had fun making these and didn't have as much trouble as I did fitting the ends together here, and we will see you next time.